So I got this titration bottle, little metal stand combo set. So probably you might recognize this for the Chihiros dosing pump. You could get it from Chihiros or some other place for probably 40 bucks or more. I think it's cheapest on the Chihiros website, 40 bucks, but I got this one on AliExpress. So it came out to be about 30 bucks. I'd probably say the only difference so far is Chihiros has a logo here. I believe they have a logo here, and then this one doesn't, right? It's for whatever Modian RGB or MD aquarium. So if you want, save 10 bucks or a little more. If you get off AliExpress, and you just won't have the logo here, which doesn't really matter to me, right? Open it up, get each bottle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then underneath, you have the metal stand, if I can get that out. It's a little tight in there. There you go. Oh, that's all you have in the box. I have the little screws here. If you want to mount this in the back, you can see it. 2 screws, they gave you an extra one. I'm actually surprised, well, this one says MD Aquarium. I don't really care. Didn't know it would say that, but whatever. Surprised that the bottles actually have, well, unscrew the cap first. And then you have the tube inside. You can replace this anytime if you want. It's just press fit onto the barb, we'll say. And then this will go to the bottom of the container. What I'm surprised is that they have the actual labels already stuck on them. What I've heard before is that they're usually not stuck, and this is actually printed on them, so this is actually even better. I prefer this over the Chihiros one then, because this one's not a sticker and it should be accurate. I'll test that in a little bit. Yeah, I'll put this one back in, twist it back on. I don't have the Chihiros pump yet, so I'll have to wait for that. Right, and then it goes right in the corner. It's perfectly good if you need to tilt it to use it. Yeah, and that's literally about it. I just really like the fact that this is actually printed. You can see that. And the sizing should all be the same. Let me undo all these, actually. Take these all off. Wish they did have a different color though for the 4th bottle instead of having a clear one, but that's fine. You can just put them in a different order. So cap them back on. Pop them back on. Right, all of them are printed. All the tubes go into the corner, if you can see here. It's pretty hard to see with the dark brown bottle, but you can kind of see the tube in the corner here. It basically goes to this corner, and then it's a little tough to see on this one. Could probably maneuver it so that it does stay in the corner, right? If I put it in the corner first and then I start twisting it. It didn't really work, but I don't really mind. I think it's fine. I'll probably, yep, got in the corner. I'll probably refill it before it even gets that low. And then same thing with this. I wouldn't let it get that low anyways. Yeah, so take the 4 of them, put them on inside. They fit nice and securely, not like too tight, nothing bad. It's perfectly good. That's all there is to this. So these are 500 ml bottles, right? But it goes from 0 on the bottom and then 500 at the top. That's it. I probably plan on putting potassium, so Grady Green mineral for ADA fertilizers, and then this one I'll put micro elements or micro fertilizers, maybe iron here, and then whatever I need here for this one, maybe nitrogen at some point, possibly. Or I could even put some Flourish Excel if I just want to keep dosing a little bit of some algicide every single time. Yep, That's all that there is to this. But I plan on, instead of using the screws, I will use some adhesive, I think, in the back. I'll have this sitting on the ground anyways, like on the floor of the cabinet. It doesn't need to be lifted up because it'll get a little bit heavy with the liquids inside. Yep, that's it.